Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com, here for NTMarkets.com with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, I'm back at the desk. I was traveling a little bit last week, and just it was not a good technology week. I will put it at that. So I'm glad to be back. Um, so let's do a quick little recap of where we were, what happened while I was away, and where we're going today. Um, we made these matching lows down here in the 62 area, 62, 62.75. The Bulls really grabbed the situation by the horns on the 16th. Um, on Tuesday, ran with it. Very difficult day Wednesday, double-sided range, ended up in the middle, and then big follow through off of the yellow line here, the 100-day exponential moving average on Thursday. We saw some give back on Friday, but with the exception of the last, say 15 minutes or so, it was fairly orderly. It didn't do any, irreparable technical damage. And it got to the point on Friday afternoon, as I was saying to my subscribers in the chat room, where the Bears had gotten ahead of themselves. Um, and, we've seen them do this before on Fridays. When they get that last push down in the last, half hour to 45 minutes of the day, and then things really accelerate um, after the cash close at 4 o'clock, um, that tends to be a buying opportunity. So um, we were adding down in those areas. I've taken profits on those trades, a little bit last night off of the gap up open, more this morning off of the move up to 21.18. I still have some. Basically, the average on the position is 21.02. I also have a longer term long position at 20.82 left over from Fed Day. So I'm just letting those work. Um, at this point, going into today, you have to see how the 18 to 19 area is going to react. Thursday high was 19.25. Friday 17.75, and the attempt today stalled up at 18. So the bulls have got to take care of this potential resistance area. In doing so, they'll also take out the highs from back on June the 3rd at 21.20.75, which was the high before this pullback to the 68 area. So, the bulls cannot rest on a good Globex. A lot of this is being fueled by Greece. You're seeing a lot of chatter out of the ECB with basically the whole, deal or no deal thing. Um, and that's going to um, ultimately govern the tape. So it's a headline tape. There's headline risk in this tape. It goes back to our headline minefield um, terminology that we use in the room, where you'll see a Twitter headline that will pop the market or dump the market. Typically, it's European, and typically it's retracted in some way or modified um, because the original source of the news doesn't really have any valid authority. People like to talk to reporters, and when it comes to issues like Greece, surviving or defaulting, anything said to anybody is going to move the market. What tends to happen when those reports are false or from an invalid source, they tend to be redacted or modified. And what you'll see is the market go back to the point where the news originally popped or originally dumped out. We call that headline minefield, and that has worked for us for the last few years in dealing with Greek rumors. Um, as long as the origination of those rumors is from a source that's kind of, I guess shady. Shady is a good word. Um, so watch out for that kind of stuff today. Don't be don't be chasing headlines up or chasing headlines down, because chances are they're going to get faded back in reverse and you're going to end up in a losing trade. Um, if the news is real in one direction or the other, you'll see it building higher lows. In the case of a positive rumor, lower highs and lower lows in the case of a downside rumor that has some kind of reality to it. So in those situations, you can identify your risk, find the direction, and get a decent risk reward trade on to make that happen. Don't chase Twitter rumors. There's no future in that. Okay, Everybody have a good one. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website, princetontrader.com. Come check out the chat room. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade 'em well, everybody.